Hey creators, so I thought I would do the intro in the car because then at least I can speak without my mask on and you can hear what I'm saying. So we're on our way to IMG Worlds of Adventure. It's officially opened again. It opened actually on the 10th of July. It's been closed since the 15th of March, I think. So it's quite nice that it's finally open. So we're just gonna go check it out, see what some of the restrictions are with regards to the rides, and obviously we have to wear masks the whole time. But I want to see like how they're doing some social distancing and how they actually like the crowd levels and stuff with the parks. I just want to see what it's like and how it's going. So on my way with my brother now, and then we're just gonna go check it out.
Pick up your zapper and get ready to zap! But remember, only zap activated objects. Yeah, use zap.
The science fair is temporarily cancelled.
Thanks, Finn. You're so brave. We couldn't have done it without you.
Magnificent, aren't they? The seismic activity is rising. Very short. There's the missing team. Head across the river and see if you can get ahead.
What are you doing? The current is too steep here. You can't possibly cross the river.
Oh, hang on, everybody.
Clint Martin, codename Hawkeye, and Natasha Romanoff, better known as Black Widow. I expect to see you, and more importantly, my weapon, on the helicarrier. Don't keep me waiting.
So now I'm back at home. I had a great day at IMG. I actually got back a few days ago, but I just wanted to take a few days just to let it like all sink in that I was back at a theme park finally. So it's what I found that I liked and what I found maybe some things that I didn't quite enjoy so much. So yeah, with ride safety, I know the rides have been closed for a while. I know a lot of people, like even my husband was asking me, he's like, the parks have been closed for a while, are you sure they're safe? Yeah, the rides are fine. I didn't feel unsafe at all. And I even went on every ride. So getting to the park was normal. The parking lot, it felt the same like any other day that I've gone. It's not always that full. I've never really been there when it's been super packed. We did go when it opened, so the park opens at 12. And it's open I think until like 9 or 10. I think 10 is like the last time you can get on a ride, or 9 is the last time, I'm not too sure, sorry, I'll put it down below the correct timings. Then we left at about 6:30, so it was a very long day at the park. But when we were leaving, it started getting a lot busier. When we were walking out, there was actually a couple families, like maybe 3 or 4 families that were actually coming into the parks. And it wasn't just like a husband and wife or like partners, it was them, their kids, the nannies. It was like big families all like together. So yeah, like as we were leaving, the park did start getting a bit busier. So I'd say if you do still feel a bit uncomfortable being in some like those type of situations where you have to be like around a few more people at a theme park, it's better than to go earlier on in the day. Sanitization, yeah, getting on and off the rides, I didn't really notice them outside every ride. In the video that you just watched, we went on one of the rides and it was right there, like at the entrance, you could see it perfectly. Some of the other rides, it was as you were coming through, it would be like on a wall to the left. And it wasn't really insisted by the staff that like you have to sanitize like before you get into the queue. And I think that needs to be enforced, and I'd feel a lot more comfortable and like safer health-wise if it was enforced. So with the rides as well, each ride is sanitized after each like go around, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what it's called. But so before we got onto every ride, we would notice on some rides they would just spray the ride. I'm guessing it's like sanitization spray. They were spraying the rides, or some of them they were wiping the rides down. So it does take a little bit longer to get onto the ride because obviously the staff have to sanitize it. But I would rather wait the extra couple minutes and know that the staff has done that, and I feel a little more safer. So with the rides, 100% felt fine. With the food stands, yeah, they were fine. Not everything is open. A lot of the restaurants and stuff are closed, and that's fine. I mean, that was okay. They weren't, the ones that were open weren't full, So I felt comfortable sitting down and having something to eat or drink. That was okay. My brother and I actually got takeaways at the Wingstop, and with that, you eating with your hands. So I wish there was maybe like a sanitization area closer to the restaurants, or like maybe as you're walking in, like you sanitize your hands. I personally didn't see that at the Wingstop because it's not really like a restaurant. So but I didn't see a sanitization area there. So like you have to go then to the bathroom, wash your hands, then come back and get your food, which is a bit like of an inconvenience, but it was fine. We did it. Yeah, there are character meet and greets as well. Not in the classic way that they used to do it, whereas before they would have like the characters there and then you could go up to them and you could actually like touch them. So when I met Gumball and Gizmo, they were actually on a stage, and I actually asked the staff if I'm like, is it okay if I take a picture? And she said, yes, it's fine. And they were standing further back on the stage. And when I went to turn my back to stand to them, so my brother could take a picture, they came a little bit more forward and they got in the picture. So that was really nice. So you still have the idea of meeting a character and you still have that experience, but you're not touching them. So it's your safety and their safety as well. Yeah, I love that experience. I love the fact that they're still doing that. I would have liked to have seen more characters, or maybe like a list to say like when the characters are coming out. I guess maybe they can't do the list because then people would like queue and wait for those characters. I'm not sure. That's it. So all in all, after everything, I had an absolutely amazing time at IMG. Would I go again? 100% yes. So for me it feels fine as long as I'm safe and taking my necessary precautions. I trust people would do the same. I know not everybody is going to, but I do understand that it's a risk that I am taking, but I'm being cautious and social distancing, staying away from other people, going during the week when it's not so busy, trying to avoid weekends. Oh yeah, so just choose your days wisely. If you go through and you see that the parking lot is quite full, maybe and you're still a bit cautious, skip that day. Try go the next day. They're open every day as far as I know, so that's fine. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great time. If you do go, if you don't feel safe, if you have any more questions, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll answer any questions you have, and hope you guys have a magical theme park experience.